Maybe I'll try to.
We took some pictures, well, mostly it's me and the horse. You're not allowed to touch the horse, the horse will touch your meat. Cam got, they got a horse.
I'm drawing ready to go.
volunteer to light the candle? Thank you. Anyone else?
Sorry.
Please be seated. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Let's start our chanting before the meditation. Turn page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page 5 precepts.
පානාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි අදින්නාදානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි සුරාමේරය මජ්ජ පමාදට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
On the opposite page, page 7, let's read the affirmative vows. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by the exploitation, stealing and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and a long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and peacefulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වානුකාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤෝහීති.
Next page. Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ යතිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතෝ සාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනේයෝ පාහුනේයෝ දක්ඛිනේයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤ පුඤ්ඤක්කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Offerings, offering of light. Ganesarappaditena dīpena tamadangsina tiloka dīpang sambuddhang pujayami tamonudang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuttena Dūpenāhaṃ sugandhina Pūjaye pūjanīyaṃ taṃ Pūjā bhājana muttamaṃ. Offering of flowers. Vanna gandha gunopetaṃ Etaṃ kusuma santatiṃ Pujayami munindassa Siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhaṃ kusumena nena Punyena metena labami mokkhaṃ Uppang milayati yatha idam me Ayo tatayati vinasa bhavam. Offering of water. Adhivase tuno bante Pāniyang parikampitang Anukampang upadaya Patiganhatu uttama. Offering of drinks. Adhivase tuno bante Gilana paccayang imang Anukampang upadaya Patiganhatu uttama. Worship of shrines. Vandami cetiyang sabbang Sabbadhane supatittitang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing Buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-beings. Iccheva maccanta namassaniyaṃ namassāmānu ratanattāyaṃ puññāpi sandam vipulang alatang tassānu bhāve atanta reflection on the teaching of Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one is weak, absorb it into your mind. Suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks the pure mind, happiness follows like one shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a limping in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removed the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from the suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees with that wisdom, one turns away from the suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Good evening, everyone. We welcome all our spiritual friends for our Wednesday meditation. All of us are here to practice meditation, including these monks. You are so fortunate to have this opportunity in your life to have these few minutes in practicing meditation. So, before we start our meditation, we did our chanting, and now you can think about yourself, why you are here. So, you decided to come to this center and spend these few minutes to practice meditation, the decision that you have made. So, first, you can rejoice yourself, the decision that you have made to practice this meditation. So, deeply appreciate yourself. Rejoice the decision that you have made. Take a moment. Deeply appreciate yourself. And rejoice in the decision that you have made to feel peace within yourself, to observe spirituality within yourself. That is why you are here. Then, before you bring your awareness to practice meditation, you can make a determination. The determination is that I'll engage in a committed practice. I'll make use of this wholesome guidance, this wholesome wisdom, this wholesome gathering. I will engage in a committed practice wholeheartedly. Make this determination now. With that determination, listen to the bell, the sound of the bell, and let's do our chant after hearing the sound of the bell. The chant Namo Buddhaya, which means pay homage to the Buddha, to the supreme teacher. The sound of the bell and the chant will help you to settle our minds and relax our body and to feel the present moment where you are right now until the very end of the sound of the bell and the chant. Be with the sound. Listen to your mind. You can still listen to the sound of the bell or the chant resounding in your mind. The sound of the bell and the chant helped us to gather our attention into this present moment. You are here. Feel how you are keeping your body. Relax your body and feel the entire body. You are in a meditative posture. You are keeping your upper body upright, chin parallel to the floor. Both palms are resting on your lap. Right palm on the top of left palm. And also you are keeping your eyes closed gently. This is your meditative posture. Feel the whole body sitting in this meditative posture. Take a moment to feel the entire body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Feel the entire body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel your feet, toes, the sole of the feet, the heels, the lower legs, knees, upper legs, back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles. Feel all the muscles of your body and relax. You can feel how the muscles are pressed where your body meets the cushion or the chair. Feel that pressing sensation in your body. Feel both shoulders and relax, keeping your upper body upright. Feel your neck area. You can feel the weight of your head on your neck. You are keeping your chin parallel to the floor. Feel how you are keeping your head, your chin, your neck. Feel your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, palms, fingers and fingertips. You can feel the fingers are touching each other. Any warmth sensation in between your fingers. Feel your face, facial muscles, your ears, nose, eyes, the forehead, and the top of your head. And relax the body. Relax your body. Relax your body. In this relaxed posture, now you can observe your mind, your present mind, your natural mind, your naked mind. What is going on there? What is really happening in your mind right now? The thoughts, various types of thoughts are occurring in your mind, one after the other. Just let them occur. You are not going to cultivate any of these thoughts without any judgment. You can notice them. Some thoughts are pleasant thoughts, some thoughts are unpleasant. Some thoughts are wholesome, some thoughts are unwholesome. Observe all these thoughts and notice them. Some thoughts are related to past. Some thoughts are related to future. You may have some thoughts related to present, what you are experiencing, what you are feeling right now. That is the nature of your mind. Thoughts are popping up. What you are doing is observing the thoughts and noticing them. That's it. By doing this, you understand the nature of your thoughts, how your mind is functioning. Even right now, some other thoughts may occur. Observe them. Be right here in this present moment. Now, you are going to generate wholesome thoughts purposefully. Instead of these random thoughts which are occurring in your mind, purposefully, you are going to generate wholesome thoughts. You have that potential. You have that capacity in your mind. Let's use that skill to generate wholesome thoughts. In this meditation, we are cultivating loving kindness. Loving kindness, the universal friendliness, wishing everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful, without exception and without expectation. Let's generate loving kindness to all beings. You can start from yourself. Think about yourself. This person sitting right here. This being deserves loving kindness. Think about your life, your mind, your body, your world. Genuinely generate loving kindness for yourself. The guidance will help you to cultivate loving kindness within yourself. Following the guidance, repeating in your mind, generate loving kindness. Be with the guidance. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness, and you can radiate your loving kindness throughout your body. Feel how the loving kindness is running throughout your body. All the vibes of the loving kindness in each and every part of the body, in all the internal organs of your body, radiating loving kindness throughout the entire body. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into each and every part of the body. Feel the skin of your body. The skin, the largest organ of the body, and radiate loving kindness. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate loving kindness into all other parts of the body, into the muscles and the bones of your body. May the muscles and the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. You can radiate your loving kindness into all the internal functions of the body, into each and every organs of your body, into all the systems of your body. Deeply appreciating the support of all these organs, all these systems of your body. Radiate loving kindness. Even in this moment, they are functioning for you. Deeply appreciate the support of all these internal functions and radiate loving kindness. Feel all the systems in your body. The respiratory system, the vital function of the body, and radiate loving kindness. May the respiratory system of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. The cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, radiate loving kindness. May the cardiovascular system of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all other systems, into all other organs, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system. They are functioning for you. May all these systems in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all other parts, all other organs, sensory organs, sensory faculties, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, including the brain. May all these sensory faculties and all the organs of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your present mind. It's full of loving kindness. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself to all other beings. The same genuine wishes, likewise, you made for you. The same wishes for all others. You're going to start from here, wherever you are meditating. Let's share our loving kindness with our friends who are meditating with you. with these spiritual friends. May all these friends who are meditating with me be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends who are meditating with me be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Let's expand our loving kindness beyond this room. As a spiritual community, let's make our genuine wishes of loving kindness to all others, to all other beings, living near or far, visible or invisible. Let's extend our wishes to all beings living in this neighborhood, not only human beings, but also other animals, other creatures. May they receive my loving kindness. May all beings living in this neighborhood be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Let's expand our loving kindness more and more. You can extend these wishes to all your family members, your friends, neighbors, co-workers. Genuinely make these wishes of loving kindness without exception. You are generating your loving kindness and extending the wishes to all beings. There are so many beings, even right now, they are suffering due to many conditions. Make your genuine wish to them to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. Expand more and more to all beings living in this city, in this country, in this world, in this universe. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May all beings be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Extend your loving kindness into every direction, into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat in your mind and generate loving kindness for all beings. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Loving kindness. Loving kindness has made you peaceful. Your mind is calm and full of loving kindness. You are relaxed. With your peaceful mind, now you can observe your breath mindfully. Spend few minutes on your breath, mindfully observing your breath, in breath and out breath, as a silent meditation. You are going to practice breathing meditation only few minutes. You can keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils, where you can easily feel your in breath and out breath. And meanwhile, you are breathing in and breathing out. You can feel the changes happening in your body, in your belly area, chest area, shoulders. Feel them. Be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. different other thoughts may occur in your mind. Mindfully observe them. Mindfully come back to your breath. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with your breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. kappathāca niddukkha bhayappattāca nibbaya sukappattāca nisukha Huntu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our lives. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this practice, this wisdom, this teaching from generation to generation. And also you can appreciate the guidance and the instructions you received for your meditation. And let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to come to this center to participate in this meditation. And anyone who helped us to clean this place and taking care of this place for you. Let's deeply appreciate their support. And even these non-living things that we are using for our meditation, including this bell, the chair, the cushion you are sitting on. Deeply appreciating the support and deeply feel gratitude. Let's say sadhu 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Now it's our discussion time. Before we go our discussion, I think maybe Bhante Pema is also joining from Sri Lanka. So, Bhante, good morning to you.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you, and good evening to every one of you. Can you hear me well?
Yes, Bhante, we can hear you well.
Yes.
There are lots of friends, Bhante, today. You cannot see everyone, so they are behind the screen, behind the camera.
Yes.
Some
I
new
can
friends
see
as
some
well.
familiar faces. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So nice to see you all. So it is. I'm spending my time in my home monastery, where I grew up. Since I was 10 years old. So I'm, with my old teachers, and I'm seeing a lot of, old devotees, community members who actually saw me grow, since I was a small monk. And it is a nice feeling to, talk to them and help with them. And also I spend a lot of time with the small monks, and also our children. We have 2 children homes, one for girls and one for boys. So I spend time with them also. I visit them frequently and talk to them. So it has been a fruitful time for me. And I also get to, visit my mom, and she's also living not very far from the monastery. So I couldn't visit my, brother and sister yet, but I visited my mom a few times, and she's very happy. And so it has been a very useful, fruitful time for me. And so let us move to our discussion. First of all, I want to appreciate and admire your commitment to come to this practice, and I'm glad that you make that commitment today, and so our Bhantes are guiding you and helping you to improve your practice. So for our discussion today, I would like to share one interesting incident on the life of the Buddha. As you know that these days we are going through different episodes of the lives of the Buddha, and then try to be familiar with the actual historical life of the Buddha at the same time, and try to learn from his life, and also different incidents that happen in his life. And today is an incident, but also at the same time, there's also important teaching. This is an incident where Buddha met the king of the country. Of course, Buddha himself was born into a small kingdom, and then, but of course, he left his, princely life, and then he most of his time his practice, and after he became the Buddha, he spent most of the time not in the area that he was born, actually more towards the western part of the Indian subcontinent. So there was a big kingdom in that western and northwestern part of Indian subcontinent, and there's a powerful king, and that king's name is Pasenadi. The kingdom name was Kosala. So this Pasenadi, the king, has he knew that Buddha is from this royal family, but he knew that he's a spiritual teacher, and Buddha also knew how to communicate, how to interact with these rulers really well. And therefore, after a while, this king of this powerful kingdom became a personal friend with the Buddha. And he occasionally come and visit the Buddha in many times, and interesting, there's also, whenever he has some personal issues also, he will come and consult the Buddha, because Buddha knew about, royal families and, all these, issues in the court. Buddha was familiar with that. So, and so even he's having some personal issues, he will come and consult the Buddha. But today, what really this incident is actually Buddha really wanted him to give a very serious teaching. So one day he, in the middle of his royal duties, he has gone somewhere and met some people and arranged something. On his way back to his palace, he stopped by to see the Buddha. And then Buddha asked, why you came to see me in the middle of the day? And then he explained, Venerable Sir, I went for a, duty. I went for a royal duty, I finished it. So on my way, I thought to, stop by and see you and, get some advice, have some conversation. And then Buddha used that opportunity to give him a teaching. And Buddha said that, Your Majesty, I know that you are very concerned about the protection of your kingdom, because those days, any kingdom is under threat all the time. Because if there's any other powerful kingdom is arising, if there are enough resources and army, and there will be invasion. I think human society was full of conflicts and wars and invasions in the pre-modern time. If you have a strong king, then there'll be no wars. But otherwise, there's always effort to expand one's own kingdom by invading the other kingdom. That was human society, human civilization for many years. So Buddha asked the king, so I know that you are quite concerned about the protection of the kingdom, and Buddha said that I also know that you have a lot of spies, a lot of untrustworthy people that you have sent to all these different directions to find out whether there's any discussion is happening, any plan for invasion is happening. And so I know that you have sent these people all around the places. And Buddha asked, what do you do, Your Majesty, if someone some spy that you sent to the east come and told you that there's a group of, the people, maybe that, the kings and the country, that particular country, and they are organizing an invasion, and what you would do? And the king said that, Venerable Sir, I have, this big troops under my, control. I have an elephant army. I have a horse army. I have infantry. And then I can use all this, power, and then I can protect the kingdom by counterattacking them. And then he said that, Venerable Sir, I also have a big wealth. I have a lot of, gold, silver, and rich wealth. In some cases, Venerable Sir, I can negotiate with those people and give some money, and then I can also stop invasion or even, conflicts. And so he's giving two methods that he can stop such an invasion: by giving money or wealth, or sharing the wealth, or maybe, I don't know whether he's talking about a bribery, but giving the wealth is one method. And then he said that if I get a news from the east or the west or the south or the north, and I will do the same. And then Buddha said that, Your Majesty, I'm going to give you a scenario. Tell me, what you are going to do if this is going to happen. And Buddha said that a trustworthy person come and told you from the east that there's a huge boulder, huge piece of rock as high as the clouds. It's like a mountain. It's a great mountain, a big piece of rock like a mountain, as high as the clouds, and rolling towards your kingdom, crushing all things along the way. And what you would do if such thing were to happen? The huge mountain, like such a tall mountain, is rolling towards your kingdom. What you would do? Interesting, right? Yeah. And so he thought for a while and said that, Venerable Sir, if such a thing is going to happen, it's such a huge mountain, as high as a cloud, and if such a thing is rolling towards my kingdom, I don't think that my elephant army can prevent it. My horse army, my troops can prevent it from rolling, and even my wealth. I don't think that will help to stop that rolling. And Buddha said that, what if another person coming from the west also told you that there's another mountain, another boulder, a huge rock is rolling towards you. And he said the same, my army and my wealth may not be enough, not be sufficient to stop such a thing. And then Buddha's okay, if it is coming, continuously coming towards your kingdom, what you would do? And the king said that in that case, Venerable Sir, if that such a thing is really going to happen, all my resources are not sufficient. In that case, I will, nothing else to do. I just have to accept that peril, that terrible destruction of my kingdom. And the only thing I think I can think about is like, understanding that I'm also going to die, and I try to live my last few days in the best possible virtuous way. And that's all I can do, just spend the last, whatever leftover days in a most wholesome manner. That's all I can do. After Buddha got his response, it's an interesting response because the kings have this, intoxication. They think that they're so powerful, they can do anything, they have all the powers with them. And Buddha gave this simile, this scenario that their power is useless. And then the Buddha wanted, get his, the true person inside of him, not, like the person with all the powers and, all the, intoxication as a king. And then he admitted that the only thing I can do is to live my life to the fullest, to the most wholesome way, if such a peril destruction is going to happen. Then after got that answer, he said that, Your Majesty, I announce you, there are two mountains are continuously rolling towards you. And this is a big warning, Buddha is announcing now, and there are two mountains are rolling towards you, and do as you think fit, as you just mentioned. And then king really got terrified. And the Buddha said that the two mountains that are rolling towards you are aging and death. Aging and death are rolling in on you. And they are continuously rolling. They are even more powerful than the mountains, the huge mountains. And these two things are rolling towards you. And what you would do now? And again, he said that, my army is not, sufficient, my money is not sufficient, I will not be able to stop aging and death by using those things. So in that case, I had to take the same decision I took earlier in the case of, huge mountains rolling towards me. I will use my time more wisely in the most wholesome way, and then try to make use of this, my human life, the best, in the best possible way. And Buddha explained him, Your Majesty, you are continuously aging. Aging is really rolling towards you. And then, of course, death is also rolling towards you. And this is happening every day. You are going closer to the death. And every day, the aging is happening. Your strength is losing. And then, and really, that two mountains are really rolling in on you. And the king got almost like a shock therapy, and came to his senses and realized that, yes, I have been running around and doing all these things. And then sometimes, those, people with power and even, anyone, may forget the fragility of life, the temporary nature of the life, and therefore the preciousness of the life. And we can easily forget it, and then use our time for all unnecessary pursuits and just waste our time for petty things, and not really using this precious human life and precious time that are left for us in the most useful way. So Buddha really wanted this king to understand it, and then get rid of his arrogance, of his intoxication with power, and really get serious about life. So that discussion really changed his life, and then but I think it's also going to help us too, right? And to deeply understand that every day is actually every day bring us a day closer to our death. And the physical strength that we are having right now may not going to stay forever. That is a reality. So the constant reflection of the reality is actually so profitable, so beneficial. And Buddha actually talked about, the 5 remembrance, the 5 things that one should remember every day. And 2 is this, understand, reflecting, reminding oneself, I am in the nature of aging, and I haven't transcended aging yet. I am in the nature of dying. I have not transcended, the death yet. And of course, there are other things too, including, and I'm also in the nature of getting ill and sick. That's also nature of the body, and I'm also the owner of my own karma. Whatever wholesome, unwholesome deeds I'm doing, I will be owner, and those the karma, the consequences, the potential of my wholesome and unwholesome karma be with me, and that will be my true heir, true heritage. And then of course, whatever nice and pleasant things in my life will not stay forever. And those remembrances are given by the Buddha as a way to help us to bring our life to more reality, and then that will help us to be more virtuous and more kind and compassionate. So remembering one's own death and remembering one's own nature to age and remembering the impermanence and remembering the karma, we are ultimately owners of our own karma. We have to be responsible for our own volitional actions. And these things are actually helping us to be more kind, helping us to be wise. And whenever we want to make a decision, and it will be much easier for us to make a decision if we constantly remember those reality of real nature of our life. Sometimes we are stuck in certain things, and because when you remember this true nature of our life, aging, death, and karma and impermanence, and it can put things into perspective. It gives you a kind of larger picture of our life. Most of the time, our suffering, our frustration, our disappointments comes when we have a very narrow view of the life, because we are so stuck with that particular incident. So, we have incident of, let's say we have lost something, or maybe we have an issue with, our, close one, a family member, or maybe we have an issue in our workplace. And so those things are really heavy, and maybe we have financial difficulty, relationship issue, maybe, things didn't happen in the way we planned, we had disappointments. So those things are really heavy, but they will be heavier than actual, true impact of them if we have a narrow view of the life. If you only focus on that particular incident, that particular time frame, definitely it's a really big thing. But if you put that into whole life, into larger picture, it will be a challenge and difficulty, but it can help us to put things into perspective, and it gives us the ability to endure any hardships, and understanding that this is only one of large story, and therefore what ultimately important in my life is not only this particular incident, not solving only this little thing, but actually what ultimately important is that how well I'm going to live my overall life, and what kind of good qualities I should develop in my life, and then how I'm going to use these difficulties and challenging things as a way to grow my understanding. So that is the advice. The Buddha warned the king that the 2 mountains are rolling in on him, and I think that mountains are also rolling rolling in on all of us. I can see, even in my case, when I visit Sri Lanka every year, people can see that I'm slowly aging. I can also see, my other people, our teachers and devotees and friends, they are also aging. This is happening. Age is catching us so fast. It is happening. And so what we have to do, is it's not to worry about it, not to cry about it, but to okay, understand this is reality and how best I'm going to use my physical strength, how best I'm going to use my, this, this is life, how beneficial I want to spend. So it gives us more energy actually to be more kind, more of service, and also to pay more attention to our spiritual growth. So I will announce you just like the Buddha announced the king. 2 mountains are rolling in on you. Aging and death. They are coming very, very fast, rolling very fast. And what you are going to do? Does it sound very depressing? Yeah. Yeah, it can be depressing if you're not prepared, if you are not, if you don't have any resources. But I think, this is, reality. But I think it can help us to organize our life and, and use our time wisely. And also to most of the time to let go of some of the, the painful things that we are holding into. It's very easy for us to let go if you have a bigger picture of life. And then we realize that actually, sometimes, we don't have to stick into one thing too long.
Yes, Bhante, as you mentioned, Bhante, I think this is not true, this concept. When we understand that aging and death coming all the time, always reaching to our life, not to think negatively and give up everything and right, Bhante. So this is not the concept. We have to understand, yes, this is the reality. So if so, what we should do? I think, Bhante, that death and aging is normally related to our body, right,
Yeah.
Bhante? So
Yes.
all the time we can experience, but not in a particular temporary time of period, but as Bhante, you mentioned that some longer time of period we can see the changes, differences happen into our body. So other thing, Bhante, I think not think negatively, and also how we maintain this body.
Yeah. How we take care of this
Take
body,
care
right?
of this body, right? Because we have to enjoy, we have to make satisfied our body, eat well, enjoy well, keep your body skin well, be pretty, beautiful, because we love to keep that kind of body, right, Bhante?
Yeah, I think, when we learn, the fragility of the body, and we will take care of it well, and we will not put unhealthy things into the system, right? And because we know that this human body is the tool for us to help others, and then be of service to others, and we need, the healthy body to do it. And the healthy body is also the foundation for the success of meditation. So definitely, but if you don't realize the fragility and the real true nature of the body, we will not, to pay enough attention. We will not care enough. So the more we understand, we will care for the body, and not to attach it and make it more like another point for arrogance or pridefulness, but be respectful and caring the body and using it to improve our wisdom, and using it to be of service and be kind. We will not be able to open the door and hold for someone too long. So whenever you have this strength right now, do it as often as you can. Open the door and hold it for someone. Because you are not going to have that strength forever. For example.
Yes, Bhante, the understanding the fragility and the impermanence of our body, best thing is that even this body itself to use as a tool for our spiritual growth.
Exactly.
Yes, Bhante, there's a question from our friend Mark.
Is there life after death?
Yes, can you ask it again?
Mark is
Is there
asking,
life after death? So we won't be fighting by death.
Definitely. I mean, if if you're not enlightened in this life, definitely you will get a second chance. Yeah. And because becoming enlightened is actually going beyond our need to stay as an individual. But until we attain enlightenment, we have this yearning, we have this craving, we have this mental force of craving to be as a separate being. And as long as we have that craving, we will be reproducing ourselves again and again. But let's make sure that we will come into a good form, like a physical, like a good human form, so that is why we need good karma and to come to a best form that we can continue our spiritual journey. Any thoughts or questions? Yeah. So while I'm giving yeah, I think I think they are also shocked, like King Pasir Nadi. Yeah. No, yeah. So while I'm giving this talk, other small monks and boys, they are coming and going to my room. Yeah. Bante, can you come here? So maybe I will show them a little bit. Yeah. So these are the monks and boys. Yeah.
okay, Bante, so we can conclude our
Okay.
discussion with this lesson.
Yeah.
Finally, what you have to say, Bante? So maybe something like, because they look like they shocked.
But it's a good shock, Bante. It's a good shock. Then they will come back, with some, plans, some perspective, many things that bother them. They may realize that, those things that bother them is not really, significant when you think about this, large picture of the life. Even like a sansaric life, many things that are bothering us become very insignificant. We realize that we don't have to spend too much time on them, and then we can quickly let them go and proceed, and move forward in our life. Okay, Bante, with that, we can conclude, right? So our
Yes,
Bante Amit is leaving soon, right, Bante? He's coming back to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, actually, Bante, he's leaving this Sunday.
Yeah. So, I will be able to meet him here.
He will be back maybe next year again.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, Bante may not be in the winter.
Yeah.
He'll back not in the winter, in other times. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Bante.
Okay.
So
Yes, Bante. Let's move to the other part of the program.
okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Bante.
Yes.
Page 14. Transference of merits to departed relatives. Let's transfer the merits that we acquired with this practice with our departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives who have done many things for our progress of our life, for the well-being of our life, just think about them and share these merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idammi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Transference of merits to all the sentient beings. All the beings who will accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavataca amhihi sambhetang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be hateful. Now, all the monks now they are going to do our blessing service for you. We will be chanting Karaniya Metta Sutra, the discourse of loving kindness, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you be well, happy, receive good health and healing. And you may recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, relatives, friends who are sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. Karaniya matta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicce sakko ujuce sujuce mudu anatimani santutse koce subharoce apte kincoce sallavuka bunti santindriyoce Appagambo kulesu ananukindu nachekundang samacare kinciyene vinyu pare upavadiyung sukino vakemino sabbe satta bhavantu sukitatta yeke cipane bhutanti tasava tavarava anavasesati gava imam tava Kanukatula dittava eva addittha ece අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේසීවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තා නපරෝ පරං නාතිමං යේත කත්ත චිනං කංචේ ව්‍යාරෝසනා පටිඝ සංඥානාඤ්ඤම් දුක්ඛ මිච්ඡේය මාතා යතානියම් පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනුරක්ඛේ වම්පි සම්බ භූතේසු මාන සංභාවේ අපරිමාණං මෙත්තං ච සම්බ ලෝකස්මි මාන සංභාවේ අපරිමාණං උද්ධං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසම්බාධං අවීරං අසපත්තං තිත්තං චරං සයානු වායාව තස්ස විගත මිද්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිත්තේ බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉතමා හෝතිච්ච අනුපගම්ම දස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනේයකේ ධං නහි ජාතු ගබ්බසෙයං පුනරේති තේන සච්ච වංජේන සොත්තිතේ හෝතු සම්බදායේ තේන සච්ච වංජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සච්ච වංජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සම්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවන්ත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භවේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සුත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සුත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සුත්ති භවන්තු තේ. Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, few seconds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Now you can recall to your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there at least to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. Let's rejoice. On this day or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, Bhante, let us conclude. Again, I'm so glad to see you, all of you, and appreciate your practice. And look forward to see you again. Bhante, we are going to have our monthly gathering, right, on February
18th.
February 18th, yeah. February 18th on Sunday will be our monthly gathering, so please plan to come for that too. And then whenever I get a chance, I will join you from here.
You will be giving a talk, Bhante, that in our month program, 18th Sunday. Yes. The talk starts at 1:30.
1:30, yes, yeah.
We start our program at 11. Then our potluck lunch and done, and then Bhante start his talk at 1:30.
Yeah.
The topic is Bhante, ingredients for healthy relationship.
Yeah, ingredients of a healthy relationship. Yeah. What are the ingredients? Yeah.
No, it's my Okay, Bhante, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante Metta. Thank you, Bhante Kamalasiri. Thank you, Bhante Deepananda, for taking care of the center and taking care of our our members. And also thank you, Bhante Amita, for helping. And I look forward to see you here. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. See you again.
Thank you. Wish you all good health. See you in our next meditation session.